She's a courageous woman known for her honesty and outspokenness. I was fortunate in getting to know her when I was a junior doctor in our department, and we all were struck by her simplicity then. Diva, Anya, and Zar, thank you for being with us today. You have amazing parents. We love you all. Farah, will you like to speak a few words?
Thank you so much. Before anything, doctor, now you're opening a department in Juhu and Bandra. Thanks. Thank you. After making me travel twice a day to Jaslok from Film City, all the way, thanks. Anyway, thank you. Happy Independence Day. And I've come here and I've realized what this is because frankly, when Dr. Firoza calls and says, if she says, I'm having an event on Mount Everest, I'm going to be there. I don't even ask her what it is. So thanks for enlightening me as to what event I've come for. And Tarang, sometimes we forget how qualified the women we move around with is. For me, Tarang is just been Rachit's mom because Rachit is in class with my son. Thank you for inviting me here. Thank you. I've got my kids here today because they need to know how special they are, how special it is to be part of Dr. Firoza's family. It's a family that is truly blessed. She's given us the greatest gift of our lives. I'm going to get very emotional here now. And, you know, it's important that we come and we proudly say we've had our children through assisted, through IVF or through surrogacy or through donor eggs. It's important we come and we take pride in that because it just gives so much courage and so much hope to people who want to do it but who are scared of doing it. So I proudly say my children are from IVF and no, Anya, the pizza man did not deliver you. Dr. Firoza delivered you, so. On that note, doctor, I love you. There's not a morning that goes by when I look at my kids and I bless doctor. And Rajesh, I love you even though you're denying that you've dyed your hair and it's natural hair. I mean, really now. So thank you.
Thank you, Farah, for the excitement as always. May I now invite the one and only Mr. Aamir Khan. He's the epitome of integrity, intelligence, commitment, perfection. He was honored by the Government of India with the Padma Shri in 2003 and Padma Bhushan in 2010. Mr. Khan, you are foremost a humanitarian, a great thinker, and an exemplary human being. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Wishing all of you a very happy Independence Day. You know, I'm certainly feeling that this is one thing I'd like to talk about, but not without Kiran. So can you join me, Kiran? On stage, please. We can speak together about this. You know, it's such a joy to have a child in your life. It's something that really changes your life. I remember my mother used to tell me when I was a kid, that when you're a parent, then you will realize what it is to be like a parent. And I used to always wonder, what is she saying? I mean, what can be so different? But she was so right. When I had my first child, Junaid, it just changed me, it just changed my life. And there are so many parents out there, so many people out there, so many even single parents out there who are unable to have a child. And the fact that Dr. Firoza and Jaslok is able to give this joy to so many people out there is really wonderful. I think they've really changed the lives of so many people, and I really thank them for that.
Yeah, actually, I was telling Aamir as we were on our way here, I don't know what I did for those, 20 years before Azad was born. My life is so full now. I feel so thankful and so humbled by the joy and the complete, the completeness that he makes me feel. And really, none of it would have been possible without Firoza. We had a lot of trouble having a child, trying to have a child.
Wait for 10 years.
And I really didn't think it would be possible to have a baby. And then, of course, angelically, Firoza appeared and found this way for us. So there are no words to thank her. And as Farah said, you know, we wake up every morning blessing her and thanking her. And this center is going to be that place of hope for so many parents who want to have children. We thank you, Firoza. We thank Jaslok Hospital for bringing it to Mumbai, for giving us a center like this. And I think you said international, so I'm assuming you're going to spread your wings outside of India. Firoza has done this selflessly for so many years, whether it's working in Kashmir, working for poor women in India, in Bombay. She has done it with the love and passion of someone who does it as a vocation and not a profession. And I think she deserves a really, not just like a standing ovation for the work she's done, really. Three cheers for Firoza.
You know, of course, Azad was born because of Firoza and her help that she brought in. But my relationship with Jaslok is even older than that, because both my children, earlier children, Junaid and Ira, were both born in Jaslok Hospital with Dr. Mansukani. So I'm missing her today. I wish she was here. But just to complete, I think we'd both like to wish Jaslok FertilTree all the very best. And once again, we thank Firoza and Jaslok for bringing such joy into our lives and offering the same joy to so many people. Thank you so much and all the very best.
Thank you.
You know, there's one more thing I want to say. I want to talk about Tusshar. I think, Tusshar, what you've done is really amazing. The courage that you have shown, the dignity that you've shown, the grace that you've shown is really something that will affect a lot of people in a very positive way, and really, again, in your own actions, you'll bring a joy to a lot of people's lives. Thank you.
Mr. Khan, may I please request you to inaugurate for today? How do I inaugurate? The button. Aditi, here.
I have to press this button? Yes, I think. हाँ. क्या? Zuni ने speech लिखी है. अच्छा.
was to bring to Mumbai an ultra-modern medical... In the late 60s, when the establishment of large private hospitals was not common, one family decided to take a bold step in a new direction. Their vision was to bring to Mumbai an ultra-modern medical facility with quality healthcare for one and all.
Our founders, Jasoti and Lokumal Chanrai, wanted to ensure that the best medical treatment was provided for almost every citizen of India, regardless of their caste, creed, or financial ability.
Seth Chanrai's vision was brought to reality by his brother-in-law, Dada Mathradas Asumal, under the medical guidance of Dr. Shantilal Mehta. Jaslok Hospital and Research Center was inaugurated on 6 July 1973 by the erstwhile Prime Minister, Mrs. Indira Gandhi. Today, Jaslok is a full-fledged multi-speciality hospital with 364 beds, 35 established specialities, and 265 consultants, with 140 fully trained doctors.
We have 6 centers of excellence at Jaslok, and one of them is our Department of Assisted Reproduction. This department is very special to all of us at Jaslok, including the management and the trustees and the patients, primarily because of 2 reasons. Firstly, because it creates lives, it creates happiness, it spreads hope. And secondly, because it has Dr. Feroza Parekh. Dr. Feroza Parekh has been associated with Jaslok Hospital for almost 27 years now, and I'm sure she has played a great part in shaping up this institution and this center of excellence. Dr. Feroza Parekh is truly.
I would like to thank Mr. Aamir Khan for the inauguration. It is now time to call 4 fabulous children onto the stage who wish to express themselves in their own unique way. The first is Master Dhruv Parmar. Is he here? Yeah, Dhruv, can you just come onto the stage? Master Dhruv Parmar is Mrs. Naina and Mr. Rajesh Parmar's son and has come from Surat for our function. He is in the 12th standard majoring in biology. He wants to become a doctor. Yes. Good, keep it up. His favorite hobbies are swimming, reading, badminton, and chess. You want to say a few words?
Sure. A very good afternoon to everybody here. Sorry. And a very happy Independence Day to everybody as well. It is quite unique to be born with assisted reproductive techniques like IVF. And I got to know about this technique when I was in 8th standard, when it came into my syllabus, and my mother told me that you are one of them. And during the class, when our teacher was teaching us about these techniques, that children are born through these techniques, she told us, one of the students asked whether there was any abnormality if the child is born through this technique. And our teacher clearly denied. She was also very much helpful, and she was very clear about these things. I thank my parents, because of whom I'm here, and I thank Dr. Feroza Parekh as well. Thank you very much, ma'am.